Okay, so here we go. Here in the Japanese Grand Prix, here at the Suzuka track, and boy, oh boy, the qualifying, man! Holy crap! Charles Leclerc put in a ridiculous time. It was almost 124 flat. That's how ridiculous the freaking qualifying time was, man. So I barely beat Max and Sergio by, we're talking about hundreds of a second. That's how close it was between fifth and I think to about 10th. Because that's all I could see on the third qualification. We're talking about hundreds of a second. Oh my goodness. So right now I am leading Sergio Perez in the rivalry score 19-12 after the qualification and everything. And yeah, I had a pretty good race. So my strategy was to go to soft to hard to give my teammate a better strategy. She started on soft. I hope she didn't go soft to hards, man. Yeah, she started on soft. But anyway, here we go with the race. And I don't know how the start is, so let's see. Lights out, and away we go. It looks like everyone had a pretty good start. Yep. Oh, yeah. Lando Norris. Look at this. All three cars. But look at this. I'm going to go back to me. Going to switch onto this view right here. Let's go to the start. Again. Sorry. So, yeah. I didn't get off into a rocket ship start. I got off into a pretty decent start with George Russell right behind me. And George Russell just lost control because, I don't know, he came in and I was like, oh, he was about to hit me, but nope, he just went off. And look at him. Was that Russell or Hamilton? No, that was Russell. So Russell lost two spots. He almost hit Max and he blocked my rival, which is, I should send him a thank you letter. But yeah, and from here I'm just trying to get my tires to warm up, driving carefully. But it said that I had a collision with George Russell and it was my fault. When did I have a collision with George Russell? But whatever, it had to have been right there. It looks like he ran into me, if you ask me. And right here, Charles just came out slow. That's not Charles. That's Carlos Sainz. So I just took the opportunity to pass him out wide. I'm on soft tires anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get first spot now. So right through that section, I was playing around going through the N6, but I eventually ended up going through the N5 because you can punch out a little bit towards the middle of the track. Ooh, I went hot. Tires locked up just a little bit. But I'm right behind Charles. You know? Charles didn't try to leave the pack too much. Right here, I can't get this section right. They seem to be like really OP through here, man. See right here? This part is pretty much flat out, and then right here, trip down twice. Punch it a little bit, shift down to fourth. So I have one track limit warning. It's going to be later, and I came in there hot. But I recovered really good after coming in hot. Now we're starting to pull away from the rest of the field. I think we're just a little over a second, about 1.2 ahead of them now. And right now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pass him as soon as I can because the tires is pretty much all warmed up now. I'm gonna see if I can actually lead him or just leave him in the dust because I haven't been able to do that lately. Okay. So I think around this lap or next lap, at the beginning of next lap, is when I'm gonna take over because right now my strategy is to undercut someone in front as of right now. So, and I was like, oh well, if I'm doing the undercut anyway, I don't need to follow him. So this was when I decided, yep, on the next DRS zone, not this one coming up here, but the next one, I'm going to go ahead and just leave him behind. But Lando Norris is still back there. Look at all these cars back here. There's like 4 or 5 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars back here. They're not really fighting each other. I mean, the DRS just activated this lap, so we're gonna see if they're gonna fight each other up here. But it doesn't look like they're fighting with each other. Lando Norris has been driving so good this season, man. It's incredible. So here I'm sticking. Look at how close I am. Oh my goodness. This is way too close, man. Right here, I locked up. So did Charles. He just overshot. I locked up. He locked up too. And he's like, oh, crap. He's over there trying to damage my car. And I was like, what are you doing, Charles? And look at that. The rest of the field just caught up to us. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to stick him on you now. If you want to drive slow like that, fine. I'm just going to try to go ahead and lead the way now. So now I'm really trying to push the car, trying to see if I can leave him. And you can see that it is a hard task. Yeah, I've been nailing that turn all through the race. I messed up a couple of times, I think. And on this turn right here, I've been trying to touch that curb every time I turn in. Did I eventually touch it? Yep, I did touch it. Barely, though. Well, I wanted to touch it to where I feel it. Because if I touch it, I think I'm making a good turn out of there. Because that was a pretty good turn, if you ask me. Let's go back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think if I turn in like that, it's a pretty good turn. So now, I'm still not a second ahead of him. I don't think. I think he's going to get the DRS right up here. Nope. I am a second ahead of him. Now. Yep. So I'm over a second ahead of him now. And I'm trying to pull away. Draining quite a bit of ERS. Just trying to pull away. And right there, I started messing up around here, I think. Let's go back. I think that was messing up 8. Usually drop down to 6 here. Drop down to 4th. No, it doesn't look like I messed up. Go to 7th. See, as soon as I pass that black sign right there, the safety sign, the safety car sign, as soon as I pass that, I let go of the throttle and start braking right away and start shifting all the way down to 2nd. And then, see, I'm already trying to make the turn into the corner, but as you can see, that was a little late turning in there. Even though it looks like I turned in early, it was still late. But yeah, Let's see if he's gonna be within DRS range. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't look like Lando Norris is catching up to him. He is still out of DRS. So I pulled away. I was hanging between 2 seconds and 1.6 seconds ahead. I couldn't pull away any further. And by this time, it's already lap 6. I'm on soft tires, so the tires are wearing down like really bad. The tires were already, getting the deep yellow. And I believe by the time lap 8 or 9, it already turned orange. And I was like, oh my goodness. There is no way I'm going to be able to, pull away from him. So right now, I'm a little over 2 seconds ahead of him. And Lando Norris is catching up to Charles slowly. But there goes Lando Norris and Hamilton or Russell. I think it's Russell. No. So it's Carlos Sainz, max velocity, Russell, then Perez. I don't really care. I didn't even need to fight for the spot that hard, but it just kind of played out that way. I just wanted to be in front of Sergio Perez. But Lando Norris is right behind Charles. Now, this is where all the action is right now. Because I never gave up the lead until I pit. And then after I pit, I was like, I undercut Charles. And I gained over a second and a half on him. So when I came out of the pit lanes, what happened there? Because Lando Norris was right behind Charles at one point. Right? Oh, yeah, he just started losing speed. He got Carlos Sainz pressuring him. That's what happened. Right here. He went a little wide. And Carlos Sainz almost hit him. So that kind of slowed him down a little bit. But this is where all the action is right now until we pit. So Mark came on the radio and he wanted me to switch up my strategy from going soft to hards and switch it up to come in for medium tires. And I accepted it without looking. And look at this. Carlos is trying to attack Lando Norris again. So giving room for Charles to get away. Look at this. He is out of DRS zone. Yeah, Charles is starting to slowly pull away now. But by this time, I'm already, ahead. Charles can still see me. I can't seem to pull away more than that. And every lap that goes on, my tires getting worse and worse. So I lost my golden opportunity for good tires. Look at that. Lando Norris almost lost sight of Charles now. He's just dropping speed. I don't know what happened to him. I don't think he's got damage on his car. Don't look like it. So, and Charles just keeping me in his sights. I mean, I really am trying to leave him in the dust, but I can't do it. And there goes Lando Norris just a little bit in the picture. They're way back there. It looks like Carlos Sainz can't make a move on Lando Norris. He's getting the DRS, but he's way too far back. Yeah, it's like sometimes he's getting close and then he just kind of let Lando Norris go. But anyway, we're coming on lap 13 now. Oh, I went in the pit. Go back. So the pit crew did great. Where the heck am I? I see me now. Okay, I'm watching him. So I came in the pit here on lap 13, pushing the tires. It was in the orange. I was getting paranoid, and the pit crew did a great job. It was a 2.6 second stop. No complaints. But when Tatiana went in there, she had a 2.3 second stop. She had a quicker stop than me. And now I came out when Charles came out of pit lanes. I was ahead of him by 3.1 seconds because I undercut him. Didn't even need to do the undercut maneuver. And right here, see, Charles is coming out right there. So Charles is coming out, and I'm already way ahead. Charles can't even see me. And I was like, okay, this is boring. I know I can keep up this pace, so I'm going to start slowing down for Charles. I think right around the next lap is when I decided, yep, I'm just going to slow down for Charles. Charles starting to see me a little bit now. Okay, see, I already started slowing down, and I was like, come on, Charles. Come on, I'm going to let you pass me. And right up here, when I make this turn right here, I'm going really slow. I'm like, come on, Charles. Pass me, Charles. Pass me. And there he goes, making the pass on me. And here we go. Now we got a race. So right now, both of us are leading Lando Norris by 4 seconds. And that group back there that's behind us never caught up. But Lando Norris is doing good. He's doing a really good job fighting Max Velocity. And Max pit on hard tires. Charles is on hard tires as well. Let's see, colors: hards, medium, hards, medium, hards. Medium, hards, medium, and she went soft to medium, and I just gotta level her up, man. So anyway, I plan to follow Charles with 2 laps to go, and that's when I'm gonna make my move. This is pretty much podium guaranteed as long as the car holds up. Now, I mean, our durability side of things, man, they've been hitting it hard on the durability. They're doing major durability. Second is the power unit, and third is aero. Our chassis department is lacking. So I think this is what holding us back is the chassis department. But it's okay. I'm just letting the AI control everything now that I have all of my pits crew upgraded. Oh, and I upgraded the Racing Simulator 2 for Tatiana. Since I've been, placing podium, I've been heading the bonus objective from the sponsors. So I've been making a crap load of money, and yeah, it's like this for another 6-7 laps, 8 laps probably. But yeah, I'm just following him, and I'm going wide sometimes. Like I said, I got one warning. I think it was back there that I got the warning. But yeah, I'm keeping up with Charles. I am not letting him get away. And look at this. We don't even see them. Coming up on this turn. Let's go to the finish line here. Finish line. Here comes Lando Norris. Bam. Basically, they stay within 4 seconds behind us the entire race from now on. So right here, I already know that I can get him. I have the tire advantage being up here now. You know, I should have stayed on soft to hard strategy, but it's okay. You know, that give my teammate a much better chance to get some spots, but her experience, her awareness, everything else is down. The only thing that's up high right now for her is her focus. She is very focused, but she just don't have the racing experience to get us points. I'm hoping by next year, once we just develop the crap out of the car, you know, if she just keep on, you know, acing her practice programs, she'll do okay. Then we'll get more upgrades onto the car. And for the last 3 races, the freaking upgrades to the car failed. They finally came on this race, and the car felt great, man. It felt great. So yeah, we're coming up on lap 25 now. I was still following Charles. Look at this. Just following him. They are so fast through here, man. See how he just leaving me a little bit? But right through here, I'm usually better. And then when we get up here, they'll start to leave me a little bit again until we get on the straight. This is when I was like, okay, it's about 2 laps to go. I'm going to go ahead and pass him. See if I can just leave him in the dust. If I can. But nope. I could never get more than 1.2 seconds ahead of him. I kept him within a second ahead, but I could, yeah, right now it's like 1.2 seconds ahead, and I could never get any further than that. Look at Charles. He's driving so good. There we go. It looks like he's pretty far away, but look at him. You see that? He just caught right up. Look at him. What happened to him? What did he do? Because look at this. Right here. Okay, I'm at the 100 mark now. And look at how far he is. So let's take a look at this view. He barely got any ERS. It looks like he's coming in really slow. See? He's driving really slow, but he just caught up to me. I didn't wait up for him. Okay, now let's go back and watch me coming through that section. I mean, I was driving, look. See, I'm punching in here. See, if I push it any harder than that, I'll be off the track. See, I didn't drive slow, man. So how the hell did he catch up? I didn't mess up that turn either. I don't know, man. Charles just got a speed boost out of nowhere. Right back then, he was within like 0.7 behind. And I was like, well, even if he's that, you know, close, there is no way he's going to beat me now. Because this is the finish line right here. Bam. Good job, me. And she went off to the side, so I don't get hit. And the other cars are way too far behind to hit my car now. So, yeah, that's it for the Suzuka track here in Japan. All in all, pretty good race. Not too exciting. You know, maybe I should just not pass so many cars from the start. But anyway, let's go look at the race directors. The incidents there's the collision with George Russell. How was that my fault when he was the one who lost control? It's like them saying that I was the one who forced him off the road, but whatever. There goes that one warning, and look at all these collision warnings. Look at this. Lewis Hamilton with Alonso, Albon with Alonso. I think Alonso had to. Yep. Both of them had to pit in for the front wing. So I think Alonso was, had to pit twice. So that was his race. Look at Tatiana, a 2.633 second stop. That is the fastest stop out of everyone. What happened to all those 2.4s, 2.3, 2.2 second stops? Ever since I upgraded the pit crew, I haven't seen any more of those pit stop time. So they're finally fixing the pit stop, because the AI pit stop has been ridiculous. I always thought it was a bug. But anyway, let's take a look at the constructors. I didn't look at it last race. Ferrari looks like they are way out of reach, but for us, even though I'm the only one getting points, we are 3 points away from second. I'm the only one getting points from our team, man. This is ridiculous. So McLaren is actually fifth. I thought they were fourth. I totally forgot about the Mercedes. Yeah, the Mercedes been doing good. If I wasn't in the picture, they were sure in for third. But anyway, this is race done here at Suzuka. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Until next time, peace.